The hardcover for this book might cost you your rent. Well, probably not, but it is super pricey because it's out of print, which is why I'm pulling the facsimile. Let's talk about it. My name's Danny, and this is Variant Coverage. Absolute Green Lantern is finally cooking. Now I just need a Green Lantern suit design for Joe Mullein. New comic book day this week had some bangers, it's got some sleepers, and it's got a ton of books I wish I had the money for. Let's head over to the comic shop and take a look at my pull list. My pulls for this week are pretty light as per usual. I'm grabbing Absolute Green Lantern number 16, which has really been picking up lately, and I'm loving it. Batman number 11, on the other hand, has been a real slow burner, and I'm really hoping that Matt Fraction picks up the pace here soon. Avengers JLA number 2 made it onto my list because the collected editions for this story have been out of print for years, and the resale market value is just absolutely insane. And finally, I'll be picking up Comics the Magazine number 5. I've really enjoyed reading these creator interviews and getting a look into the back end of the creation of the books that we all spend so much time reading and talking about. This week, they're interviewing Mark Spears. I also visited another LCS this week called Max Heroes and Villains. I like coming here every few weeks because they have a ton of figures and a huge shelf of discounted trades. I'll play some B-roll from the shop while I go over the top selling books from the week. This week's top 5 most pulled books on Comic Geeks continue to tell the story of DC's Renaissance era. Batman is dominating the charts any week he has a book out, and the Absolute Universe entries consistently outperform anything Marvel has going on right now. At number 1, we've got Batman number 11 with 37,000 pulls. At number 2, we've got Absolute Martian Manhunter with 31,000 pulls. At number 3, we've got Absolute Green Lantern with 22,000 pulls. At number 4, The Amazing Spider-Man number 32's got 14,000 pulls. And at number 5, Batgirl number 21 has 10,000 pulls. BleedingCoolNews.com paints a pretty similar picture as typical. All of these titles are included in the top 10 list from them, but the top 5 list actually swaps out the Spider-Man issue for the Marvel Swimsuit Special, and it swaps out Batgirl for the Punisher number 6. For our honorable mentions this week, there were a bunch of new releases that I wish I could have grabbed. Deadman number 2 came out this week, and I missed number 1, so I'm probably going to wait for a collected edition on that one. I also would have loved to pick up Fantastic Four number 13 by Ryan North. I picked up some of his work on the previous run and the first few issues from the current run, and I really enjoyed both of them, but like most of the titles I cover on the channel, I just can't justify picking up single issues for every single series that I think looks cool. Batman Arcadia with Green Arrow and The Question comes out with issue number 4 this week, and I picked up number 1 a few months ago, and it was a pretty interesting story, but I'm probably just going to wait for a collected edition for that one as well. This week we also got Challenges of Doom, which I think ties into the whole Doom Quest thing, and I'm genuinely curious about the Doctor Doom expansions, but I can't justify picking up every single Doctor Doom title as much as I would love to read them. One World Under Doom and the Ultimate Universe have totally drained my budget from Marvel. For some variant covers this week, Martian Manhunter number 12 has this cover by Andrew Robinson. That's my personal favorite for the week. This thing is just out of the world. For Green Lantern number 16, we've got a cool variant by Matthias Bergara for Joe Mullein. Finally, we're getting a pretty decent cover for this character. Alex Ross is steadily pumping out his Marvel Dimensions variants, and we've got Silver Surfer and Iron Man this week. Poison Ivy is getting some love with number 46. There's 2 variants by Nubovich and Kyuyong Eom, and both of these variants are pretty sweet. Plus there's a swimsuit variant by Mahmoud Asrar. Sorry if I butchered any of those names. Hello everybody, this is Danny in post while I'm editing this video. We're talking about variants right now, but the A covers for Absolute Green Lantern as well as Fantastic Four number 13 just deserve their own posters. Psylocke is getting a David Nakayama color block cover. David Nakayama is also coming out with a color block cover for Thor. Marvel and DC are both pumping out a ton of swimsuit covers during the summer right now, so keep an eye out for any of your favorite characters. And finally, for some hardcovers that are coming out this week, we've got Ultimate Fantastic Four Volume 4. This is the old run. We've also got Venom, the first 40 years in a hardcover, which is pretty cool for any Venom fans. I'm still playing catch up on reading my pulls from last week, but I did read Absolute Green Lantern this week, and the reveal for Absolute Sinestro was so good. The series is finally reaching something of a boiling point, and I'm hyped to be here. And I'll keep saying this until it happens. I cannot wait for Joe Mullein to get her Green Lantern suit. I can't wait to see what the Absolute stylization looks like for that. Thanks for hanging out with me and talking about comics this week. My name's Danny. You're watching Variant Coverage.